baka pwedeng magde-demo rin yung Ionics on the e-reader.
Okay.
So we'll see. We're trying to schedule it first week of December. So hopefully it pushes through. And then sana matuloy dito sa atin.
Actually, the senior management of Ionics is here. Sila yung kausap ni na Dr. Tangonan. And they just actually brought in a new toy that the Ateneo Innovation Center, and probably some of you guys can play with. I don't know what it's called.
It's WiMAX.
WiMAX, okay. The WiMAX has arrived. Who are using the WiMAX? Or who will? None of you? Do you know what the WiMAX does? Who does? Ikaw, can you say something about the WiMAX?
I think they're planning to install it with PLDT networking lab.
Okay.
Kasi para merong grid yung PLDT all over the country. That goes through video conferencing, internet, service, what have you.
Saka monitoring.
Not free to Ateneo students.
Oh. Tapos, ano yung means of access ng Ateneo students? Yung smart, tapos terminals? Any device? Wow. Coming soon. And if there are students among you who might be interested to work on that this term or onwards, I suggest you better start talking to Greg or maybe Paul. We left them there because there's just two of us and there are two more there. Sige. What are your plans? Not yet. Do you have questions for Dr. Giona? Or is it? Or there's too little detail in certain aspects that, for example, the power curve is a concept in mechanical engineering, and when you say power curve to a mechanical engineer, they know right away what it is. Or a power consumption curve, fuel consumption curve, or an economy curve. Automatic yun. They know it right away. And what it means when he says there's a range of speeds and settings, they know that right away. And the data set is a matrix of data that you're
You want me
encoding.
to expound on that?
You can explain that a little.
Because for those of you who are interested in decals, and you want to work on decals, it will be very helpful.
Do you test electrical or electronic equipment for their performance? Yes. What do you test, for example? What in the field of ECU?
As ngayon, sa thesis namin, we're testing
LED. And then what will you test it for?
for power consumption and yung brightness niya.
So what you will do is you will input various ranges of voltages.
And then we'll see kung gaano kalakas. We'll use,
Lumens.
you can use a lux meter or an LDR, like depending system.
So pwedeng both sabay. As you can measure voltage and current. And then you can plot those things. What kinds of diagrams or graph or curve do you expect to get in that case?
Well, ngayon, may tinest na kami isang array ng LED. And na-observe namin na for a small amount of voltage increase, malaki yung nabibigay na brightness, increase in brightness.
The relationship is linear x,
Pero
y equals kx.
Sorry. And medyo steep yung graph niya. You have a voltage in your x-axis, tapos yung brightness mo nasa y-axis mo. Pag ganun yun. So,
Okay.
konting increase lang ng voltage. Malaki
So kailangan yung controller mo mas tino siya. Fine voltage controller.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's interesting. But it's the other question related to that is how does it compare with
With traditional
Yeah.
lighting, with incandescent.
or even the LEDs? Kasi you said you were fabricating LEDs, di ba?
Sir, we're not fabricating.
Or what?
What we're doing is we're getting LEDs from different sources.
Okay, comparing.
We're comparing.
Okay. So in that case, that what do you call that curve now?
Uh,
Now you can put a name.
yeah. Maybe we'll name it.
Efficiency, it's like an efficiency diagram. You know?
Pero I think, sir, kasi there are already existing metrics for LED.
And that's one of them.
Yeah.
Okay. So in the same way that mechanical engineering would have that.
It's like a characteristic curve.
Yeah.
Ganun na sir.
And if you say, let's say a vehicle is horsepower is 100 horsepower, it doesn't necessarily mean 100 horsepower siya at 80 speed. It only reached that 100 horsepower at a certain speed.
So in your case, you'll say it's this number of lumens at this voltage and current input.
Sir.
So yun yung analogous. And then, if you do it for across various LED devices, that one can be used for various engines or fuels and fuel settings. Yun.
Hindi interesado ba sa inyo sa tricycles? Like electric tricycles. Need ngayon.
Actually, that's one of the things that Greg wants to do, no? Electric bikes or a combi hybrid system. You were talking about that, di ba?
Although there's an e-trike right now, nakikita niyo sa Ford. If you look at the specs, it's 400 kilograms in weight. It's very heavy. And it uses 6 batteries. And 180, I think it's 230,000 yung price niya. So although it's available, there's still a lot of improvement.